Betty Kyallo brings us our motoring segment, Autoworld. And this week, besides keeping tabs with the extreme makeover we introduced last week, while she's also reviewing a car that is revered by many on the Kenyan roads, the luxurious Range Rover Sport.
The Range Rover Sport. What to say of it? From styling to elegance to street presence. It's not a model designation for the well-known Range Rover Vogue. It is actually a whole different car on its own. It's a premium SUV that represents a shift in focus for this SUV-oriented luxury brand. While traditional Land Rover models have combined competitive off-road performance with the amenities of a luxury sedan, the Sport represents Land Rover's entry into the burgeoning high-performance SUV arena. Now, the Range Rover is one of those cars that, if you do not have, you just hope to win the lottery. It drives really well, no surprises, comfortable and stable. It carries over the acceleration and handling dynamics to keep it among the top choices of the high-performance SUVs. Mr. Baraza, a renowned motoring journalist, came with me for the ride, and he too agreed that the Sport over the years has given its rivals like the BMW X6 and Audi Q7 a run for their money.
The X6 has a small engine than this because this is a turbo diesel V8 engine, 4.4 liters. The X6 has a straight 6 engine, 3 liters. That's about 245 horsepower. This will be closer to 300. So this has more power than the X6.
What about handling? When I was driving, it felt like it was a bit heavy.
Yeah, there's the aspect of weight because of the double chassis. You know, this has a double chassis like a Land Rover Discovery. Yeah, the weight is there, but they've optimized the suspension. When cornering hard, there's very little body weight. And that is a bit impressive, considering the car is that height and that weight.
When it comes to exterior styling, the Sport with no doubt is executive. It combines the classic boxy Range Rover looks with contemporary styling. More compact than the Vogue, the Sport also looks more dynamic and it's eye-catching. But when it comes to the interior, the Sport has a happy knack of combining simplicity with elegance. And unlike other models, the Range Rover Sport has a clearly laid out information display along with an uncluttered central console. With power comes responsibility. Therefore, Range Rover has provided a host of safety features including 4-wheel anti-lock braking, including Brembo brakes on supercharged models, traction and stability controls, hill descent control, head curtain airbags, dynamic response system, active rollover control technology to improve on-road handling and cornering performance at higher limits, but the list goes on. However, with all the features, it doesn't come cheap. This one in particular goes for a cool 6.5 million shillings, and that is because it is 5 years old. A new one will set you back double that money, and that notwithstanding, maintenance costs are over the top. Just replacing all your shocks will cost you close to $1 million. Those air bills can be really costly. It's also a thirsty car, especially for a diesel, and that means it's not a budget Range Rover. Verdict: if you're after classic four-wheel drive heritage, capability, comfort and style integrated into a slicker, more driver-oriented package, the Land Rover Range Rover Sport should be at the top of your list choice. For Autoworld, my name is Betty Kyallo.